Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your location. This is GMTV. You are welcome to GMTV today being on the 6th of June, 2025. And we are bringing you this news right straight from Finland on the latest development on what is going on in Finland about Marsi Samon-Epa, the Biafra Prime Minister, and the latest obit of what is going on right now. This is GemTV. If this is your first time of coming across our channel, please do us a favor, like, share, so comment. Let other people know about GemTV. And also, on the latest news, the news states that Marsi Samon-Epa has not committed a crime. And his father said he is fighting for his community because there's a ravage of Flanny headsmen killing his citizen, and he is here to protect them and for everyone to be safe in the community. Finland have been under siege for a very long time, but the international community kept quiet, not looking on the other side, trying to sort things out amicably for everyone to live in peace. But Marsi Samon-Epa arrived and said, "Enough is enough. The claim of my people have to stop. Otherwise, we are going to come together and put things in order." The whole area are being ravaged by the Flanny headsmen, of which the Nigerian government also supports the Flanny as men in killing people in the villages. In certain areas, there are some people that doesn't really go to farm. They always come back in wounds, or even if they're lucky enough. And also if they're not lucky, they all get killed in the farm, which Biafran freedom fighters are trying to stop. But the international community, they're looking the other way round, finding faults of laying fake accusation on a freedom fighter. If what is happening in Africa is happening in Europe or Asia, in everywhere in development, and if we developed countries, people would not sit down and fold their hands and let the Fulani headsmen or terrorists ravaging their villages to strive. We have come to a conclusion that today we have to fight for our freedom because nobody is fighting for us. And some people said, in Nigerian newspaper it said, if you keep waiting for the government to protect you, you are going to die one by one. That is what Biafrans are trying to stop, so that we can, in our dignity. This news came from the Vera resources of where everyone has to go and watch it. Most of the situation going on in Africa is caused by terrorists. But in some area in Africa, some countries' government are complicit in supporting, in immeming people by supporting the terrorists in their various capacity. They used it as a venge of fear anthems to make people fear and they instigate in serious injury in the area to scare other people from moving from one place to another. Biafran Republic government in exile are taking this into their hands. They said, we cannot sit down like this and wait for headsmen or terrorists coming to our land, killing our brothers and sisters, rendering them homeless, and also useless as pese. And we will not allow this Janjaweed to overrun our land and instigate fear into the old people and young children. And further stated, we have to come together to reason and find a way to get rid of this jangerweed in Biafra. There's another news reporting coming down and said, Boko Haram have sacked a village in the north, maiming a lot of people, also telling people that not to go to farm. And this report was filed in the morning and stating, today we have come to conclusion that the government has no power anymore in the country. The terrorists have ravaged everywhere. When you call them, the police will say, we have no fuel on our vehicle. When you complain to the government will go out with the police and the army terrorizing its citizen. Most especially, Nigerian government are complicit. They don't say anything about the insecurity in the country. Why everyone goes out in the morning or in the daytime. You never know if you're going to come back. This is what Biafrans are trying to stop, and the international community are calling them terrorists, of which, in America, Donald Trump has also issued warning for all the countries that are perpetrating terrorists, that are supporting terrorists in coming to America, that some of the country are going to be banned. And about few hours ago, some countries have been banned in Africa. They have placed a travel ban on some country in Africa from traveling to United States of America. And the Northern is said, today we all are fighting for freedom, and some people are still sitting down on the fence and not supporting their people. The Americans put hands together, as Trudeau and Trump said. Amitom said on his statement, America fast. But why is it not supporting African on their own development within their own space in Africa? It's about time for the international community to stay clear from Africa if they don't want to help the African community. And we read on the news that some governments are complicit and standing as a scourge in various countries in Africa. Why they sell their resources for cheap bargain, of which the citizen of the countries are trying to put things together to make this a reality for governments to have a little bit of power in controlling the resources in their land. And while some people are also living in that area, some places are ravaged. The governments always go out with convoys while going for a spray, and also telling other people that what is going on in this country is not their fault, even though they are the leaders in that country, but it doesn't mean that they cause all the problems. This is GMTV. If today is your first time of coming across our channel, please do us a favor, like, share us, or comment. Let other people know about GMTV. On this note, we're going to end this news here today. And also, if you have not subscribed to this channel, please do us a favor